Welcome to AutoCAD Help. I'm Mr. Davison. The skill we're going to learn today is the stretch command. You will find it on the Home tab under the Modify panel right next to Scale, Stretch. And if you read, it says stretches objects crossed by a selection window or polygon. All right, so unlike some commands where you select and then select the object and then go to the command, I would recommend to select the command and then go to the object. Now, you will notice that each one of these things is made with a polyline. So it's one object. When I click it, it is one object. I want to point out that. So on this one, I am going to stretch this out 5 units. So what I'm going to do is click Stretch, and I just want to stretch this end out. Now the way you want to do that is to select just the end of it. Now it looks like I've selected the whole item, but it knows that I've just selected this line, and this end, and these 2 vertices. Once you've selected what you need, you hit Enter, and you grab it by the base point, and then you can stretch it out. And so I said I was going to stretch it out 5 units. So I will just type in 5, hit Enter, and it will stretch it out. Realize also when I use the stretch command that it doesn't have to make things bigger. I can stretch them smaller by going in the opposite direction. Okay. Another thing you should realize is that you don't have to use the object anywhere on the object as a base point. So I'm going to stretch this side out this length and this angle from this corner to this corner. So I'm selecting Stretch. I'm selecting the end just like I did. I hit Enter. Now instead of selecting a base point on here, I'm going to select a base point here and stretch down to that corner. I click, and it has stretched the end of this that distance. Also, I want to point out that you don't have to select just the whole end. You can select 2 lines and a vertices. For example, I just want to stretch out the corner here. So I'm just going to select these 2 lines and that vertices, hit Enter, and I'm going to pick this point as my base point and move it down to this, select it, and I've just stretched out these 2 lines. Now, if you use Stretch and you just select a single object and hit Enter, when you move this, when you stretch it, it will just move the object, not stretch it. I hope this was helpful. This is Mr. Davison going over the command Stretch.